What's going on, everyone? It's Robert O'Crook, and this week's video is about why you should start your digital nomad and remote work journey now. So I just got off this group conference call for the remote work industry, and basically we had a group of us with a variety of backgrounds. So we had people who were freelancers, who hired freelancers, who coached freelancers. Basically, we're just talking about this remote work and freelancing niche at kind of this like broad macro scale. And we had some pretty interesting comments coming from some of the other callers that got me thinking about what I wanted to share with you guys today. And that is basically that there's a really big incentive to kind of get your butt going on being successful with remote work and possibly becoming a digital nomad now and not later. So why am I saying this? Well, basically what every single person on this call agreed upon was that we are literally just scratching the surface of how popular remote work is becoming and what it's kind of on trend, on pace to grow into. And that is a massive way, massive difference in the way that people are working. Right now, we still got quite a bit of a mixture. There's still lots of people in traditional jobs. Interestingly, in traditional office jobs where they're literally going to a physical place and then getting on their computer to do things that they could be doing at their home, in a coffee shop, or in Thailand, or some other kind of beautiful location that they want to explore in the world. And so remote work platforms like Upwork are kind of leading us right now in terms of studies and data on kind of the shifts they're seeing of people coming out of this traditional work environment and moving into a remote work environment. And it's massive. It's absolutely completely shifting. And we're going to continue to see that for the next 10 to 20 years based on the data. I agree with that on my personal opinion side of it. So why is it important to get in now? Well, basically, when we were talking about remote work platforms, today we were kind of comparing Upwork and Fiverr, and someone had brought up this kind of topic, which is that freelancers who've been on these platforms longer are gonna benefit because they're gonna have tons of reviews. They're gonna be able to show that they've done, over 10,000 US dollars of work on the platform, basically build up all this social proof, these references, these reviews, all these things that kind of lay a really great foundation for then getting more client work moving forward, being able to have like the top pick on projects that you want to engage with. Now, for anyone watching, if you're kind of watching some of my other videos or listening to some of the other things I'm sharing, don't get discouraged if right now you don't have any of those things. You don't have the social proof, the reviews and whatnot, because there's still lots that you can do to jump onto these platforms, any remote work platform, for the first time and still be massively successful. So I recently published a free video. It's called the Remote Work Masterclass, which I'll link in the video description, and that covers multiple aspects of being successful on these remote work platforms and how you can go about tackling it when you're starting out and don't have that social proof and credit built. So coming back to our main point here, start now. If you're thinking about this stuff, then get your foot in the door, start building those reviews, start building that social proof and getting this kind of profile or experience that's going to allow you to again have the top pick on projects you want to work on. So to me, top pick means meaningful and well paid. So meaningful being things that positively impact the planet, help other people, and then third thing I'd say is just that you enjoy, that you're interested in. So like I love mountain biking. So I've been able to work on a mountain biking project before, and it's really interesting to see how things are kind of going on in that niche and just be a part of something that I'm passionate about. It makes a huge difference in how much you enjoy what you do. And so doing all of this stuff that we're talking about is setting you up for success with that. Now, here's what's gonna happen, here's my prediction anyways, is that, of course, as way more people transition out of these traditional job environments into remote ones, it's gonna increasingly become more and more competitive. So right now, what you'll learn in the remote work masterclass or just in general getting into this world of using remote work platforms, still it's totally possible. In fact, I'd say it's almost easy. It's just a matter of putting in a little bit of work and following the right way to do that work. But what's gonna happen in, I don't know, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, I think for sure it's gonna be a lot more competitive. And so some of the ways that are easy to get in now and be successful with remote work platforms might start to dry up, kind of evaporate with all the pressure that's created from other people getting into it. So I wanna know, if you're watching this video, if you're stuck, if you're like, I want to be successful with remote work platforms, I wanna start freelancing, I wanna get out of this office job, maybe you just wanna work at home, maybe you wanna travel the world working remotely. What is stopping you from starting right now? Because if you're not starting right now, then, well, that's what we just covered in this whole video. So let me know where you're stuck, and I'm happy to provide support. You can do that in the video comments, and you can also do it in the Digital Nomads forum, and the remote work masterclass video I've mentioned will be linked again in the video description. So my name is Robert O'Crook. Hope this video was helpful. Thank you for tuning in.